Hey guys, Lee here. Today we'll be doing a power flow, quick 20-minute session. So when you're ready, coming down to your mats, getting started, sit nice and comfortably. We'll relax the shoulders down the spine. Hands can come down to the knees. Close the eyes here. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, release out through the mouth. Few breaths settling into the space. Release any tension, any busyness from the body. And any thoughts, any conversations from the mind. Just grounding down, connect to the breath. Feel the weight of the body pressing down onto the mat below as it holds up the weight of our body and connecting here to our practice. A few more breaths just like this, listening to our bodies, listening to our breath. Good. When you're ready, take one more breath in, inhaling, and exhale, cleansing breath out. Good. Next breath in, arms will rise towards the sky. Inhale, lift. And then out through the mouth, exhale, hands come down. Good. Pausing here in your prayer position. If you'd like, you can set a mini intention for your class today. Maybe something you'd like to work on or see within your practice, or simply just reminding yourself why you showed up to your mat today. Good. Hands will come down to the knees. And then from here, we'll inhale, arms lift back up, breathe. And then exhale, hands back down. From here, left hand will come out. Inhale, right arm lifts up and over, stretch through the sides. Keeping a nice bend in that left elbow, shoulders away from the ears. We're going to switch. Inhale, lift, lengthen through the sit bones to the fingertips. And then back to center. From here, both arms rise. Inhale. We're going to exhale, twist towards the left, drop the hands behind. Maybe using the opposite left hand against the outside of the thigh as you look back behind you. From here, keep that front hand where it is. We're going to again lift through the left arm, face the front, take a nice deep bend. And then both arms come back up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist, opposite direction, drop the hands. Again, pressing through the left back of the wrist against the right thigh, keeping it where it is. We're going to inhale, right arm comes up and over, squaring the shoulders and gaze towards the front. Good. Back to center. Inhale, arms rise. And then from here, hands press back, small back bend. And then exhale, hands come back down. Good. From here, start to move into your tabletop. And then we're going to start to lift the palms off of the ground, stretching out the hands. So spread the fingers nice and wide, just lifting palms up. Few reps here, making sure to focus and stretch out the hands before we put too much weight in our chaturangas and our planks. Good, and then flipping the hands, palms face up, fingers point towards each other. We're going to go back and forth, lifting the palms again and pressing into the bases of the knuckles. Good, few more. And then flipping the hands back to normal, shaking one hand out at a time, just give yourself a few wiggles, and then switch. Good. From here, come back down, start to move into our cat-cows. As we inhale, lift the chest, point the tailbone high, breathe in, exhale, roll under, chin to your chest, move down the spine, tailbone tucks. Back and forth, few rounds, inhale, rise. Exhale, drop. Letting the chest sink through. Last round here. Inhale, breathe. And exhale, drop. Good. Next breath in. Start to make rounded movements, being mindful of the knees, just waking up the spine. Big circles here, maybe even closing the eyes. Breathing through the hips and the legs. Good. And then switching the rotation opposite direction. Any natural movements that feel good, feel free to add it in. After the next round, come back to center. And then tucking the toes under, lift the knees off the mat. We're going to stay here, engaging the core. Keep the knees close to the ground. As you breathe in, squeeze the core. Exhale, release. Stay here. Another breath, inhale, breathe. And exhale, press back for your downward dog. Good. Start to pedal the dog out, pressing heels one at a time. Move through the legs. Good. And then when you're ready, come back to stillness. In your downward dog, checking with the hands parallel with the shoulders and feet with the hips. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the heels, rising. And then exhale, press them down. Inhale, lift again. And exhale, this time drop them over towards the right side of the mat, stretching out the calves. Keep pressing through the hands evenly. Next, inhale, back to center. Exhale, switch heels towards the left side. And then back to center. Again, drop them down towards the floor. Resetting here. Bending the knees, walk the feet forward towards the hands. Come through into your forward bend. And then from here, keep the head heavy, neck soft. Start to sway side to side with the fingertips. Back and forth. Keep the bend in the knees. Maybe grab a hold of the elbows. And from center, giving yourself a little bounce, reminding yourself to fold even deeper. Allow the elbows to weigh you forward. Good. And then from here, release the elbows. Right hand is going to come to center, making sure feet are stacked underneath the hips. Right hand to the middle. Left arm starts to lift, maybe small bend in that right knee to help yourself twist open, gazing towards the top. Keep using the core to twist through the center. And then exhale, switch. Left hand replaces the right. Right hand rises, bend in the left knee. Keep the hips squared. Keep the neck long, gaze up towards the hand, spread the fingers, and then back down to center. From here, shake the head out, give yourself another wiggle here, and then up and down, give yourself a yes. We're going to slowly roll up to standing, chin to your chest, head and hands are hanging heavily as we stack, rise through, nice and slow, shoulders, neck, and last the head. From here, we're going to inhale, arms rise. Grab a hold of the left wrist. As you exhale, bend nice and deep through the side body. Keep pressing down through the feet. Keep the chin lifted, gaze forward. And then we're going to switch, come back to center. Start to bend towards the left. And then back to center, hands together. Press back, back, bend. And then exhale, back down towards the middle, hands to heart center. Good. Relacing the hands towards the sides. We're going to step up towards the front of your mat. If you aren't there already, moving into our sun salutations. So again, feet are always stacked underneath the hips, or toes can be touching with a small gap in between the heels. Roll the shoulders back. Spread the palms out nice and wide. Tuck the tailbone under and engage the core by bringing ribs in. Press down all four corners of the feet. Feel the strength of the legs for your foundation on your mountain pose. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, bring the arms up, lift through. Exhale, fold forward, come down, prayer position or swan diving. And then shifting the weight forward so hips stay stacked above the ankles. We're going to inhale, half lift, rise. And then exhale, melt back down. Bending the knees, step the left foot back, runner's lunge. Front knee 90-degree bend above the ankle, press through the palms, right leg steps back, top of the plank. From here, start to bring the heels forward. Either drop the knees or come down for your full chaturanga. Elbows bend close, down through the ribs, chest and chin tap. You're going to inhale, lift for the cobra, or walk the hands back towards the first rib. Lift yourself through upward dog. Making sure hands are stacked with the shoulders. Shoulder tips are pointed back. Lift through the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Breathe a nice long length into your back bend. And then exhale, bend the knees, sit back for a quick child's pose. Rest the forehead down. Tuck the toes under, lift back, downward dog. And take 2 breaths here. Good. Engaging the heels down, relax the neck, press through the palms. Next breath in, inhaling, try to externally rotate the shoulders out as you melt the chest back towards the thighs. Exhale, release. Next, inhale, heels lift, bend the knees. Looking forward towards the hands, left knee comes into the chest, step the foot forward in between the palms. Inhale, right leg lifts, bend the knee, step it down, forward bending. Inhale, half lift, rising, leading with the heart, arching the back, so chest lifts above the navel. Exhale, fold back down, forward bend. Rising, reverse swan, as we stand to the top, nice and tall. And then exhale, hands come down, heart center. Hands down by your sides, Tadasana. And then moving into B. Inhale, arms lift. Bend the knees, sit back, Utkatasana. Tucking the tailbone under, press the palms back, relax the shoulders, ribs in, sit nice and low. And then folding hands, come down, forward bending as you release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt back down, bend the knees, step the right foot back, runner's lunge. Then left foot comes back for your plank. Good. From here, engage the core, shift the weight forward, come through chaturanga, either assisted or full as you inhale, rise for your cobra or your upward dog. Good. Exhale, peel back for your downward dog. Take a breath here, breathing. And exhale, release. Next, inhale, right leg will lift, 3-legged dog. We're going to exhale, bend the knee into the chest, step it through. Good. Planting in between the palms. From here, left hand stays grounded, right arm lifts. Inhale, easy twist, arm rises. And then exhale back down to the ground. From here, both arms will lift straight to your crescent. Rise through, front knee stays bent, back heel engage. Breathe. And then exhale, hands come back down. From here, lift the palms forward into lightning bolt. Keep the neck long. Lift off the front thigh. Breathe in to your nice extension through the fingertips. And then exhale, hands come back down. Press through the palms, right leg lifts. Inhale. And then exhale back down. Take a breath here, reset. Exhale, release. Switching sides. Inhale, left leg rises. And exhale, bend the knee into the chest. Good. From here, plant the right hand, left arm floats. Exhale, back down. Rise up both arms, high crescent, inhale. Good, and then exhale, back down. Arms float in front, extend, lift off the front thigh, use the core, neck stays long. Engage that back heel back. And then hands come back down to the floor. Press through the palms. Left leg lifts. Inhale. And then exhale down to your downward dog. Take 2 breaths here to reset. Always adding in a second chaturanga if you'd like. Next breath in, breathe. And exhale, let it go. Good. Next breath in. Heels lift, bend the knees. Step the right knee into chest as you plant the foot down. Left leg rises. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt back down. Sweep the ground, sit back for your chair. Sit nice and low. And then inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands heart center, down by your sides, Tadasana, relax the shoulders. Good, and then moving into a second round here. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, sit back. Fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, come back down, forward bend, bend the knees, step walker, hop back towards your plank. If you're hopping, land with bent elbows straight to your chaturanga. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, melt back, downward dog. Take a breath here, breathing. And exhale, release. Good. Next breath in, same as before. Right leg lifts, three-legged. Bend the knee into the chest in between the palms. Easy twist, right arm floats back and up, circle back down to the floor. And then rising straight for your crescent. Inhale, arms lift. We're going to tap the back knee down as you inhale, nice and easy. And then come back up, exhale. Good, 2 more reps. Tap down. And then exhale, come back up. Inhale, last one, tap. Exhale, back up. And then from here, hands come down. Find the floor, extend forward. For your lightning bolt, nice and easy. Breathe. And then exhale, hands come back through. Press through the palms, right leg lifts. Exhale, back down to the floor. Take a breather here, reset, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Good. Next side, inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, bend the knee into the chest, step it through. Easy twist, left arm rises, breathe. And exhale, back down. Both arms lift, crescent. Going for the tap downs. Inhale. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Engage that back heel. Last one, tap. Inhale, lift. Front knee still stays bent. And then hands come down, float through. Rise forward, lightning bolt. Breathe, use the core. Keep the legs nice and strong. And then exhale, hands come back down. Press through the palms, left leg rises. Inhale. And then exhale to the floor. Take your 2 breaths here. Add the second chaturanga, or always come down to your child's pose if you need. Wherever you are, taking 1 more breath, breathe. Good. Next, inhale, heels lift, bend the knees. Hopping forward through the hands, front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt back down. You're going to sweep the ground, sit back for your chair. And then adding in a twist. Exhale, hands to heart center. Slowly come over towards the right side. Drop the left elbow down. Hands in your heart center. Looking back behind you. Sit nice and low. Check with the knees. Make sure that one's not popping out. They stay in one straight line. Taking 1 more breath where you are. Inhale, rise back up into your chair. Exhale, heart center, twist over towards the left, drop that right elbow down, check with the knees, hands to heart center, try to gaze over that left elbow, keep the elbow close to the body, and then back to center, inhale, arms lift. From here, stand it all the way up, rise, exhale, hands heart center, and then down by your sides. Good. From here, walk the feet out towards the sides of the mat. We're going to inhale, arms lift. Exhale, come down for Yogi squat, Balasana. And just pressing back and forth. If this is tight in the heels, you can always keep them lifted. But try to move through the legs. Lengthen through the spine. Drop the shoulders. And maybe even engage elbows out to breathe through the legs. Just a few sways here. Breathe through the legs. Keep the tailbone long. When you're ready, arms will come forward. Point the toes forward. We're going to start to rest the bum down, coming to a seated pose. And then from here, hug the knees into the body, rest the forehead down. Good. Breathing here, rest. Allow the body and breath to soften. And then when you're ready, making sure there's space behind you, we're going to roll back. Giving ourselves a few rolls back and forth. Stretch out the spine. Give yourself a little massage. Good. And the next time you land on your back, we're going to stay there nice and easily. And then from here, bend the knees. Touch the backs of the ankles. Coming in for a back bend for a bridge. Engage the heels down as you lift the hips up, rising. Breathe, engage the inner thighs, keep the knees pointed forward, stack the knees above the ankles, tuck the tailbone under, maybe interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders underneath the spine to help lift through the chest, bring the hips even higher. Good, if this is easy, you can always lift the heels, coming into a deeper back bend. Take one more deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly release the hands, roll down the back. From here, bend the knees into the chest, give yourself a quick hug. And then crossing the right leg over the left, we're going to open up the arms as you let the legs fall out. Come down towards the left side, then look over that right arm, ground the right shoulder down. Left hand can be used as a weight on the body, on the thighs. Just allow yourself to melt through. Release the body into the spinal twist, softening down. And then back to center, inhale. Use the core as you lift. You're going to switch sides, left leg crosses over right. Legs find the right side of the mat as you extend over towards the left. Ground through that left shoulder, right hand on top of the legs if you'd like for the weight. Breathing in here, take a few more breaths. Soften the body, twisting from fingertips all the way down through the legs. And then slowly back to center. Inhale, knees in, release the cross, roll the legs out one way, and then the other. And then back to center, we're going to inhale, hug the body in, lift the shoulders and head, squeeze the legs as you breathe and hold. Squeeze the body as hard as you can, maybe even breathe in a little bit more air. And exhale, release. Start to extend the legs out, either long and towards the sides, or you can always bend the knees, bring the bottoms of the feet together. Arms can come off the mat, palms up, or on the body. Whenever you make it to your resting pose, close the eyes, take a nice deep breath in, and exhale, let it go. Softening the body down completely. Allow yourself to become heavy and loose. As you reconnect to the breath, find a bit of stillness, and then allow yourself for full relaxation, resting Shavasana. So taking a few breaths here, soften the mind, release any tension in the face, in the body. Imagining every exhale releasing any weight off as you melt, sink down into the mats. Staying grounded here for a few moments longer without any responsibilities or anything to do. Just you and your breath and your practice. I'll leave you here for a few moments longer. Good, and from here, if you'd like to stay in your Shavasana longer, you can always let the video play out. But starting to move back in with me, you'll take a nice deep breath in, coming back to the body. Mindful movements, you can start to move the fingers and the toes, rolling out the wrists and the ankles. Next, inhale, start to extend the arms up and over, out towards the side, lengthening the body here. Take a nice deep breath in, filling the full space, full length, full movement. As you exhale, roll over to your favorite side, make a pillow with that arm. Pausing here, giving yourself a fresh new breath of air, maybe allowing yourself to reset, have a new beginning for your day. With your next exhale, use the opposite hand. Start to press yourself up to a seated position. Coming back where we started, crossing the legs, keeping the eyes closed, hands either down towards the knees or your heart center. Relaxing shoulders down the spine. Next breath in, arms will rise towards the sky. Breathe it in, breathe it up, grabbing in all the energy, the space that we've created. We're going to exhale, bring it down close and dear towards our heart centers. Pausing here in our prayer position, reminding ourselves of our intention or motivation for today, and slowly bowing our foreheads down, giving gratitude, giving thanks. I thank you all for coming to your mat, practicing with me today, and allowing me to guide you. May we all be well, safe, and happy. Namaste.